Hey fuckers, what's up? For those who've seen some of my earlier car videos, you may notice it's a different color. It's because I'm in a different car. My son's going to be 16 in April, so we've been looking for a vehicle for him, or I have anyway. He doesn't seem to care. He wanted a four-door. Well, first he wanted an El Camino because he was kind of on a mullet kick. And according to him, the El Camino is the mullet of cars. But then he found out that there's only one seat. There's the front seats. Sometimes it's just one big bench, and you could put 3 people. Depending on the model, might just have 2 seats. So he said, I think I want a 4-door. So, in case I want to take friends with me somewhere. Apart from that, he didn't really care. Make, model, color, any of that. Not really a car guy. I used to be a car guy, kind of. When I was younger, it was a little more important. I've had some cool cars over the years. Now, I picked my current car, my little Honda CR-V. I like that one because it's the right height. I got a bad back, I got nerve damage in my leg. It's hard climbing in and out of low cars. It's hard climbing up and down from super tall cars. My little Honda is just the right. I open the door and I can basically just kind of like tip and I'm in the car. Same thing getting out, I open the door, I tip the other way, boom, I'm out of the car. No jarring and jolting, getting up and down. So that's all I really care about nowadays. And will it go from A to B without exploding? So those are my vehicle criteria now. Excuse me. Got over a cold a couple of weeks ago, but I still got a bit of a, I guess, phlegmy lung and throat time to time, I guess you could say. So if I clear my throat a lot, like there, that's why. Anyway, so we were looking at different cars. Found a car. Today is Tuesday, December 31st. Tomorrow it's going to be a whole new decade and year and day. That kind of shit really doesn't matter. It's just what you have to write. When you assign something and date it, you got to remember to write different numbers for the next 12 months. But the point of this is, so we got a car. Got a car Friday night. Now, I know they say don't buy a car at night because it'll hide all the little imperfections. And if you're worried about little imperfections, yeah, that's good advice. If you don't really care, especially if it's a first car for about to be 16-year-old, little imperfections on the outside don't really matter. The car that we got, the paint's good for mostly. It's got a few little scratches here and there, but it's a 2005. The car's 15 years old. It's gonna have some little imperfections. You kind of expect it. The trick is to find the one with the fewest imperfections as possible. It's really got no dents. There's no door dings on it. There's a little on the rear bumper. You can tell it's just kind of off. Like someone just kind of hit the back bumper, but not hard enough to like knock any paint off or really dent. There's like a slight little ripple and a tear about this big in the plastic. on kind of just to the right of the, like where the license plate is, and then on the left side where the bumper wraps around, it meets the wheel well, it kind of pops out not quite a quarter of an inch. But if you don't, unless you're looking at it from, looking down at it from the right angle, you don't even notice it. So nothing that changes the functioning or the drivability of the vehicle, and that's all I really care about. And for a 2005, things only got 122,000 miles on it, which is not that much. That's that's more than my little Honda. I only got 93 or 94,000 miles on that, and it's a 2008. I don't drive much. And when I do, I go to the grocery store. When you're old and crippled, you're not driving to and from work every day. So that cuts down on the miles a lot. And when you homeschool your kid, you're not driving to and from work every day, or to and from school to drop them off, pick them up. Because we were right at that edge, where you can't take the bus, but the kid next door can take the bus. Yeah, I don't know who sets those, but anyway. So when you buy a used car, I got a trip permit in the back. I don't know if you can kind of see it. It's right there. You can just barely see. And this little 2005 Ford Focus, I guess you could say it's gold, kind of like a pale gold. I wouldn't say it's beige or tan, because it's got kind of a metallic look to it. And when I looked it up, Ford calls it Arizona beige, which is weird, but they also say it's a metallic paint. But you buy a used car, and with a trip permit and no plates, you got to go through DEQ before they let you register it and get plates for it. So got a trip permit, so it's not that big of a deal. I'm just trying to get it done, because I got till next Monday, or through next Monday. And I didn't want to try and do all that crap on the same day, because gross. DEQ and DMV. Anyway, a lot of people are going to the DEQ today. They're closed Mondays, so couldn't do it yesterday. They're closed tomorrow, so I just leaves Thursday, Friday, and then Monday. I guess I could do Saturday, but I don't want to go DEQ on a Saturday. Most people go to DEQ on a Saturday. Except today, the line is out the DEQ, up the road, around the corner on the next fucking road. And every single one of these dumb fuckers have tags for 12/19. Yeah, all these idiots decided to wait until the very last day of the month of the year to try and fucking rush in and get their tags and DEQ done. Because you can get, if you don't need a license plate, you can get tags at the DMV if it passes. Every single one of these cars that I've seen, their tags expire today. And if you knew that ahead of time, you could have come last week, week before, anytime this month. You could have come and gotten your tags done and not be sitting parked out in the street. At least I'm finally in view of the fucking DEQ building. For the last half an hour, I couldn't even see the building. That's how fucking long and fucking snaking around the roads the fucking line is. It's just crazy. But, fucking plan ahead. If you gotta have something done by a certain day, it doesn't mean it needs to be done on that day. If it needs to be done by this date, you could do it anytime up until then. Especially something you know is going to be a big ass long fucking line like this, and now you're just another idiot adding to the big ass fucking line. Only reason I'm here again is because we just got the boy a car. So I got to do this so I can get plates and get it registered and do the tags and all that happy horse shit. And I didn't think that on New Year's Eve day there'd be this many fucking people wanting to go to the DEQ. And I don't usually underestimate the stupidity of the general public. I'm usually pretty on point with how dumb people are. But this is a whole new level. You know, I couldn't have done this earlier, because again, got it Friday. I guess technically I could have done it Saturday, but I forgot they were open on Saturday and closed on Monday. Because I don't go to the DEQ every fucking day. You only got to come every couple of years. So, yeah, I guess if I worked here every day, I'd know what the days and hours were. But I don't. So, I don't. And this is a biannual thing. And now you can get tickets for, or tags for your car for like 4 years. And who remembers, you know, the hours of a store that you went to 4 years ago? You know, especially if you went on a Wednesday and they were open. You're not going to remember, oh yeah, that place that I went to 4 years ago was closed on Mondays, even though I went on a Wednesday. I studied the signs and hours, knowing that 4 years from now, or 2 years from now, I was going to have to come back. No one does that. I guess I could have looked it up online, but I didn't feel like it. Anyway, people are dumb. That's all. It's a big long fucking line. I got nothing to do. I gotta kind of, you know, I can't sit here and read a book, because then I won't be paying attention and there'll be big gaps and people honk and get mad. And so really I'm just kind of killing time, waiting my turn. I'm next to the building now. Even once you get in, there's a long ass fucking line. And I'm still not in. But I'm close, finally. I mean, now, look at this. I've been talking for 13 minutes. Could finally, next to the building. I don't know if you can see the fucking big line of fucking cars drifting all the way back there and around the fucking corner. And there's still a fucking line of cars in front of me. So, yeah. I still got more time to kill, but I don't know, just ranting about how the same people are stupid. Yeah, you can only do so much on the same thing, I guess. And, you know, it's not like my usual rants, which I can rant for a long time about how stupid someone, but that's like on a specific subject that they talked about, and, you know, and I can refute a lot of the points with actual facts and figures and shit like that. And here I'm just in traffic in a long line waiting to go to DEQ. Alright, I'm gonna keep waiting. You fuckers have a good day and Happy New Year.